Here's the grid, round 2 of the championship. The reverse grid, partially reversed this year. And Georgi Dimitrov on pole position from Ed Pearson. Joseph Loake on row 2, and then Michael Shin. Daniel Ginchard on the 3rd row, and then Hitech's Eduardo Cossetang. Ollie Gray and Aidan Neate line up on row 4. Behind them, yesterday's winner Alex Dunne and Ugo Achukwu. Joel Pearson on row 6 with Noah Lyle. Oliver Stewart and Adam Fitzgerald are next up. The grid completed by Daniel Mavlyotov. So Georgi Dimitrov finds himself on pole position. This brand new car and chassis. We'll talk about that as the race goes on. Dimitrov and Pearson on the front row of the grid. Pearson stalled. We've got 2 stallers, another one further back. We had a little bit of an issue yesterday. Some of the drivers having trouble getting the cars away. Joseph Loake goes up into P2. So it's Dimitrov in JHR 1-2 at the moment. So these guys are going to be, it's going to be good for the Hunter team to try and get their first win, but a bit of an issue yesterday with the start, but the JHR boys are away, and here comes Joseph Loake having a good go, late entrant to the championship, having a look at Dimitrov, both of them successful race winners last year and coming back. Bit of a sort out a little bit further back. Hopefully the cars have got off the grid completely, but say JHR making the most of this partial reverse at the moment.
Yeah, there was a couple of stallers there. I think that was Ed Pearson, and then Ugo as well was further back on the reverse grid there. So he had a stall, but I think he got going as well. But yeah, they're all struggling a little bit with these new cars. I think there was a couple of stallers yesterday, but as you can see, it's all settling down now, and we'll see what the 2 JHR cars can do.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity, the partial reverse, to get a first win under your belt for the championship. It's really looking at qualifying yesterday, though. Things very evenly matched to my mind, and we could see wins again coming across all the teams as we have done in previous seasons. Great battle going on for 4th and 5th position. Shin and Cossetang getting stuck in. Michael Shin in the number 2 on the outside run. It gets bounced over the curbs and making his way through is Eduardo Cossetang. Got very competitive towards the end of last year, Phil, and he's bringing that confidence that the experience got him towards the end of last year with him into this year. You can see there, this Shin just having a few problems locking up there. He's had a few now, so going down into old hairpin, it shouldn't really be braking that hard because it's a 5th gear corner, so maybe he's just struggling a little bit with the bias. But yeah, he got squeezed a little bit through turn 1 by Cossetang there. Yeah, he did, but they'll sort out. Everybody finished yesterday, so reliability was good for the cars. Ed Pearson trying to make his way back through the field. He's in the blue car in the group coming up towards us now after that stall on the grid. The number 4 is Oliver Stewart, the top karter in his rookie year. And his sponsor just said, you're not karting anymore, you're coming single-seater racing, and that was it. He was away, which was a great story. Great move as well, because obviously F4 being the first rung on the ladder to try and get to Formula 1. Look at this battle through the chicane there. You can see the JHR cars and the new Virtuosi team are battling away as they're coming down the start-finish straight into turn 1. Let's see if a move's going to be taken here around the outside. Another lock up there for Ed Pearson. Little bit of contact, but I think they got away with it. Yeah, Ed Pearson was actually the first driver to get in the car and put laps in the UK, tested at Brands Hatch before the car was liveried, and had a chat with him the following week, and he loved it. He's moving up from the Ginetta Junior Championship. It's a totally different experience, isn't it, though, from juniors into single-seaters, but a worthwhile move to make. As Ollie Gray in the mix as well. 3 FIA Formula 1 junior drivers in the mix this year. How cool is that? It's really cool, isn't it? You've got Ginchard, who's a Merck junior driver. You've got Ollie Gray, who's a Williams junior driver. And then you've got Ugo, who is a McLaren junior driver. As you can see, a move going down the inside. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. That's a little bit of damage on the front left. I don't know whether it's wing damage or suspension. Looks like front wing for Aidan Neate. Yeah, so shame for him because he was just trying to get that move done. He's just got to be careful now whenever he's going into the next braking zone that front wing does not go underneath the car, because then you lose all front end and not able to stop for the corner. But they're going to have to give him the black and orange flag there. But let's see again as he goes for a move down the inside, going into Redgate. He's almost got it done, but no, it's Ollie who's just not giving up, has he? And yeah, a little bit of contact. Real shame for Neate. And Dunne looking to score some points. Oh, look at that from Shin. He managed to get it round the outside. I thought there's no chance, but you can see he's got the cutback as they come out of the chicane. But yeah, Shin managed to outbrake him and make it stick. Dunne's got him now, though. He has, yeah. Got the cutback coming out of the chicane, but Shin's coming back at him.
as they go into turn 1. He's trying to go on the outside. He might get the cutback coming out of Redgate, but yeah, great bit of racing from these two.
Yeah, superb stuff. Yesterday's winner. He's got a dilemma, really, Alex Dunne, because if he has a great weekend here at the moment, this is kind of being presented to us as a one-off for him. But if he does well, he might want to stick with this. There's only one round that clashes with Italian F4, which is the last round at Brands Hatch. If he stays in this championship, gaining the experience, then he may well decide that he needs to come back for the finale of that. So here we come. Great battle on for the lead, though. Dimitrov, the gap was over a second at one stage. It's not that now, and Joseph Loake's getting wound up. He's got Ginchard in his mirrors, and he's starting to have a look. Tees up the inside as they come out of coppice.
He's made it stick, I think. He's managed to get down the inside, but Dimitrov, I thought, had this sorted, but he has obviously cooked his tyres, and now Loake's coming back at him. But great bit of driving from the JHR drivers, because, you can see he's just had a little bit of a moment over the bump as he's come out of the chicane. That's given Loake another run to go on the outside coming into Redgate. But Dimitrov is doing a great job to fend these guys off with 2 minutes to go.
Side by side as they go into Redgate once again. Loake's trying the outside, gets forced a little bit wide. Ginchard's got the whiff of a victory in his nostrils as well, with black and white flag for Dimitrov. The two JHR lads, I saw them in the transporter on Friday. They are great friends. Are they going to be great friends after this race now? But look, they're all lining up to get stuck in, and this could go any way. And Dunne is in the mix as well, coming through now as well in the 22 on the left-hand side of shot. Tees up the inside at Schwantz. It's still Dimitrov out front. Loake still exploring the outside. But now we've got Ginchard being challenged for that third position. And in fact, up into third. Yeah, now goes Dunne. What a drive from Dunne to come through from the fifth row of the grid and up into third place. There is overtaking in the Gen 2 F4 cars.
Unbelievable. It's such a shame for Ginchard, who's doing such a good job trying to fight his way past the leaders. As you can see, side by side as the JHR goes through the gravel there. Loake just managed to keep it going. He's in second now, but that's given a bit of a break for Dimitrov.
It has been now, the battle is on for second place, and Alex Dunne looks to the outside run here. We've got Shin up in the mix as well. Ginchard has dropped back, side by side for second. Outside line for Dunne, goes for the cutback on the inside as Loake runs a little bit wide. Dunne's trying to point the car down the inside as they come through Hollywood and down through into the Crater curves, but it's Dimitrov looking to tee up his first second-gen F4 win. Second position now, he's got it. Alex Dunne through into P2.
He could still win this if he can get away from the guys behind now. Dunne might have a run as he comes out of coppice and down the back straight into the chicane. As you can see Shin there going side by side as they're going through up to McLean's. He's got it to third. Or can he make it stick on the outside?
He's going to have a go for sure. It's Michael Shin. Lots in the clash between the two. So contact with Loake. Is that going to damage Shin's car? Looks like he's still okay for the moment. It's still Daniel Ginchard in behind them, but out front it's Georgi Dimitrov from Joseph Loake, and from Alex Dunne, then Joseph Loake. Chased on the last lap. Dunne is chasing, as you said, but not quite close enough, I don't think, to challenge for the lead. And as they go through the Roberts chicane for the last time, it's going to be Dimitrov, I think, to take the win from Alex Dunne. There's the checkered flag. What a race we have had in the F4 British Championship, certified by FIA and backed by ROKiT. Superb stuff. We're for another great season, Phil Blue.
What a race that was. I thought it was going to be a little bit boring at the start of the race, but it's amazing how it turned into the battle of the year so far, with 5 or 6 going for the win. But even Ed Pearson, who stalled, he was up in 7th.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. So round 2 of the ROKiT F4 British Championship, certified by FIA. Georgi Dimitrov takes his first win in the category, and he's now won in all of the car racing categories that he's raced in. Alex Dunne, great result, up into second position from row 5. Joseph Loake third, Michael Shin fourth with the fastest lap. Eduardo Cossetang in 5th, and then Daniel Ginchard completing the top 6, and indeed was top rookie. 7th goes to Ed Pearson, and then in 8th position Joel Pearson ahead of Ugo Ichuku, and Oliver Stewart wrapping up the top 10. 11th goes to Noah Lyle from Adam Fitzgerald. Daniel Mavlyatov next, then Aidan Neate after his stop in 14th. Oliver Gray, sadly, a non-finisher. We're 2 races into the championship, and Alex Dunne has 24 points clear of Joseph Loake. Remember, he actually got points as well for the number of cars he passed in that race. Ollie Gray in 3rd, despite his non-finish there. Then it's Georgi Dimitrov, the race winner, in 4th from Ugo Ichuku. Aidan Neate 6th from Eduardo Cossetang, and Ed Pearson, Daniel Ginchard and Michael Shin completing your top 10.